So folks, I've been holding out on you. I gotta let you in on a little something. Folks, we have jet skis. So yes, been holding out on you just a little bit, but this, if you don't have a jet ski or have never been on a jet ski, you do not know what you're missing out on. This is the Sea-Doo Fish Pro. The one behind it is the Sea-Doo Explorer. Both amazing beasts. Now, I'll talk about that later. Let's get out on the water and the wind in our face. All right, we just got the Sea-Doo moved closer to this island. Now we get too close because I don't want to spook everything there. Try and get another throw. We don't need a bunch of bait. Just enough. Like I said, we just need enough for dinner. What we can do. A few. And that's the problem for doing it for sure. There's our haul so far, folks. And we have a crab in there too, which is gonna be great bait. Okay, let's see what's right in here. And the answer is nothing. Like I scared off everything. A couple more. I think we scared them all away, folks. Okay, folks, this is the best trick ever. You have an old plastic paint can. That's where you put your cast net. It stows away, the bucket will never rust. And it takes a very minimal space in your jet ski. All right, folks, so we are here. Got fish in the water. I think a little Maharus or Maharas. So anyways. About the Sea-Doos. If you've never rented one before or been on one, you definitely need to give it a try, folks. It opens up your whole world. Now you're not stuck on land anymore. I've had boats since I was 16. I had a 16-footer, then I went to a 20-footer, 25-footer, and then I ended up with a 33-foot, and that was great. Used to go to the Bahamas all the time, and stay overnight in the Bahamas and just party and have a great time. But with that came so much work. I mean, literally, you take that boat out for the weekend and you would spend about a good 5 hours cleaning that boat afterwards. And I mean, out after being in the sun all day, maybe not having a few beers, it's brutal spending 5 hours cleaning a boat. But with the Sea-Doo, you bring it home, fish on. Little tiny snapper. All right, well, that was a good release. Snappers have to be 10 inches, I believe. So regardless, that wasn't big enough. But fish one of the day. Okay, so where was I, folks? Okay, so with the Sea-Doo, basically all you got to do is bring it home, rinse it off. You can rinse it off with salt, like a Salt Life or Salt Off, Salt Away product. Rinse it down. Spend literally less than a minute rinsing out, flushing out the jet pump, and you're done. I mean, all in all, 5 minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes if you're completely wanting to get every little nook and cranny. But aside from that, we got a ladyfish. Great bait, but not what we're looking for to eat, folks. So anyways, like I was saying, back to the Sea-Doo. 5 minutes and you're done. 15 minutes if you want to like do an immaculate detail on it and your life is good. What I recommend, and again, I've been around boats my whole entire life. I've been on Sea-Doos before, jet skis. What I would recommend is going to rent one. Figure out if you like it or not. I mean, they're relatively inexpensive, especially buy a used one. I believe if you go rent one, it's $100 for an hour, maybe something like that. Again, you get out of your own four walls, you try something new and different. Um, and then that way you're not anchored to land the whole time. You're gonna be out on the water, and when you're on the water, time just flies. You don't have to worry about red lights or stoplights or malls or people walking around everywhere and avoiding that. You're just out here on the wide open water, not a stoplight to be seen. I had a bite, and I think it destroyed my bait. I'm pretty sure my bait's not alive anymore. And that's the thing. I mean, dead bait. I mean, if it's cut up and smelly and bloody, yeah, that's going to work, but not for what we're trying to target. Yep, he's dead. No bueno. So, have you all been out on a jet ski before? Are you boaters? What's my audience out there like? So, my plan is to get another boat. I want to get like a 45, 40 foot at the very smallest sedan bridge, and that way I start cruising around. But right now, this is perfect. I don't have with doing all the traveling we do and whatnot, and seeing the sights and exploring and adventuring. I just don't really want a boat in my life right now, that big a boat, because I mean it's literally like owning a house. All right, so we have our bigger bait on there. The first one we caught in the cast net, the bigger fish. So if something hits that, then we might have a fish. Ah, there we go, folks. Fish on. All right, folks. This is good. This is good. Are you ready? How's that for snook? Not bad, huh? Beautiful fish. So he's about maybe close to 20 inches. He's not on our food source, and he's not in the slot either, but beautiful fish. All right, he's out of here. And unfortunately, that was our only big bait. Okay, we got a bite. Bite. There it is. Right here as I was reeling in. A little redfish, folks. Way too small, but still, beautiful fish. A few more inches, like a foot, that'd be even better.
He's talking to you.
Go grow. Who is? The fish?
The fish was moving his mouth.
He's like, for the love of God, let me go. There, there it is. A little snapper, folks. Way too small to eat, but another species, mangrove snapper. Yeah. All right, go grow, buddy. It looks bad, folks. Looks like it ran aground. Or not really. Let me give you the other perspective. Now, how good is that, folks? When you have a jet ski, like I said, you're not bound to the land anymore. So, not necessarily going to have a fish dinner at the moment, but we have a little leftovers from the other day. So, we have a sandwich that I got. And, oh, what's that? Oh, well, if you know, you know. Let's just say it's the best combination since peanut butter and jelly. Not the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had, but the fact that I'm eating on an island probably makes it the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. And I think this is the first. I don't think I've ever had a Philly cheesesteak on an island before. There you go. Another bucket list item. Check. You know, it's funny sitting out here. I mean, there's not a soul on this island. It puts the world in perspective how your everyday troubles and things that frustrate you. I mean, especially if you're retired, you kind of find the little things that get under your skin. I mean, we don't have a job, or we're not dealing with people like as employees or bosses, numbers. We have to make our quotas for the month, or we have to up our sales for the month. Anything of that nature just goes away when you're retired. But then you start finding the little things that bother you, like maybe your neighbor, or people driving, or traffic lights, or mall or Publix is too crowded. And then you start zeroing in on those little things. But when you're out here on the island, I mean, I don't know. There's probably not a soul for miles around me. All that just goes away. It's peaceful. Almost like you push the reset button in life. And things don't seem so bad after that. I don't really want to give away my secret, but in all fairness, I know some of you are thinking, I'm at a little place, it's a little key right inside Tampa Bay called Fantasy Island. You can look it up, it's on your maps, but on the weekends, it gets pretty crazy here. And I mean, it's a tiny, tiny island, but the weekdays, no one here, the whole island's to myself. Perfect. So friends, here we are back at the storage place. Clearly it is another day. The jet skis are all cleaned and put away, and who would have thought that the episode would be derailed by leftover cheesesteak and a bunch of garage beer? Who would have thought? Anyways, I didn't want to leave it like that. That was my first time actually doing the jet skis as far as fishing. I mean, we've been out countless times, just out jet skiing, going around the islands, picnicking, camping, all that stuff. But I actually fish on a jet ski. I thought that was pretty cool, and Sea-Doo, I think they did it right. Again, that was my first time. We had a little bit of success, not a big episode as far as fishing goes, but we had a couple little ones here and there. And by the way, that was 2 segments that I did. One I went out by myself, and the other one I was out with Judy the next day as we just went around and hung out for the island. And I wanted to do a little bit of fishing on beer can just to see what I could pop up, and actually got a slam. I don't think you saw all that on camera, but they're all tiny fish, but it counts, right? It's a fish. But what I want to do is I want to get more into the aspect of the Sea-Doo Fish Pro 170 trophy. It's a 170 Fish Pro trophy, and it's just meant to be a fishing machine. And as you can see, I have a cast net. I can catch live bait. I have a live well. I can hold the live fish, and a cooler. I can keep the fish cool. Put some beers in there as well. Plenty of storage. I have a range of like almost 80 miles, I think, on a full tank, and to fill it up is about $35. So to me, I think it's a win-win. Now, does it catch fish? I cannot say. I've caught a couple of fish, but I would say I've not had a big successful day like I had when I had my boats before. That's what I want to try. So in the next few months, we've got some big travel plans coming up. So I'm not going to be able to get back out on the jet skis till sometime in spring. But I promise, that's the episode I want to bring to you. I want to go out fishing on jet skis, catch my own bait, catch my own fish, and finish off with a catch and cook. So that's the episode that I want to bring to you folks. So hang in there. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell your friends about the channel so we can grow the channel and community together. And enjoy the next episodes, as we'll be some spots around the world. And then we'll come back in spring, and then we'll do the jet skiing and fishing combo again. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, be safe, be adventurous.